Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hardin Local Weekly Podcast. I am Rachel Brantingham, and I am so excited to be here with you today as part of the Hardin Local team. So for those who don't know me and missed last week's episode, I'm a lifelong Hardin County resident, a real estate agent with the Brantingham Group of Keller Williams, and I help run Brantingham Builders, among many other things. But today I'm here as your host, and I couldn't be more thrilled to share what's happening in our community. So I'm going to bring up our co-hosts. You know these faces, but I want to introduce them to you in case this is maybe your first episode with us. So Phil Taul, he is our creator of Hardin Local. We've got Scott Lucas, who is our co-host extraordinaire. We've got Jon O'Brien, our events guru. We've got Nate Bryan, who is our business news expert. And we've got Britt and Michelle, who are experienced eaters. So today we've got a lot to share with you. So we're going to jump right in, but make sure to like this post and share it or tag a friend who needs to be in the know. John's going to run down the events happening this week, and then he and Nate are going to walk us through a massive holiday event guide. And if you're anything like me, you need to pay attention during this because I'm terrible at keeping up with what's going on. So Nate's got business updates for us, just to give us some information on all the growth happening here locally, including our very first business update video submission. So this will be cool. And Britt and Michelle have not one, but two restaurant reviews to share with us. I can't wait. I need to know where I need to be going to eat this week. So, all right, before we dive in, here's how you guys can stay connected with us and help support what we do. So first, head to hardinlocal.com. That's where you'll find our full link tree with all of our social channels. Follow us on LinkedIn and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So you'll never miss an episode that way. You'll actually get updates that we have submitted a new one. And if you're watching on Facebook, hit the follow button right now, okay? So you don't miss anything. And please drop your comments, questions, events, or business news in the chat. We love hearing from you, and we'll actually bring those up and try to respond to you guys before we wrap the episodes, occasionally during real time. So share this stream with your friends, families, neighbors, and anyone who loves Hardin County as much as we do. All right, guys, let's jump right into events. I've got an icebreaker. Before we jump into, I've got an icebreaker question for you guys. Audience, make sure to drop your answers to this question as well. So, gentlemen, I'm in a sea of men. I'm going to be shocked. But have you finished your Christmas shopping yet? And if not, what is your Christmas shopping status? Oh, somebody prove me wrong here.
I haven't started, and I probably won't for another week.
I think at church on Sunday, they said 18 days till Christmas. So that makes the day like 16 days till Christmas. So, all right. What about you guys? Nate, where are we at?
We've gotten some done. We don't have too much to go. It's going to be, I've got a niece who loves Malibu Jacks. And one time when I was talking to her, she mistakenly said Applejack. So I was going to buy her a box of Apple Jacks for Christmas. But I will get found some candy coal at a Dollar Tree. It's chocolate, tastes like Nestle Crunch. And we give her some fake coal. And then all I did is get some gift cards to Malibu Jacks for the kids. So we're pretty well set.
That is so cool. What about the rest of you?
So Michelle and I don't exchange gifts, because we're independent adults. So if we see something we want or need, we kind of take care of it ourselves. All of our children are grown. We have one still at home, and she's getting ready to turn 18 the day after Christmas. So the birthday shopping is more important than the Christmas shopping. But I will throw this out there, shameless plug here. Guys, if we have guys that are watching and you need that last minute gift idea, come see my wife at the Red Brick, because she will make you go from a gift giving zero to a gift giving hero. And that is something that we have preached here at the RBC for a long time, because you'd be amazed at the number of guys that at 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve, if you go to Walgreens, they're walking the aisles because Walmart's closed and they're trying to find something to take. And so, don't be that guy. You have ample warning. And that's what I don't understand is you've got 364 days to prepare for this.
I think he's calling you out there, Phil.
Well, now it's the internet. I used to, when I was younger, in my 20s, when the internet wasn't such a big deal, I would be out on Christmas Eve, Christmas shopping. It's the most peaceful time of the year to Christmas shop.
You can get the really good deals because everything's like Scott, John, what about you guys?
I'm all done. Just got to wrap. I have everything's purchased, but just have to wrap everything up. So
I'm super
got all that
impressed.
done.
It's impressive.
Not done here. kind of like with Britt, birthday shopping. Our son turned 16 next Wednesday, and then we got Christmas. So, that's more important. But I have ideas. I just have to go out and get some stuff.
Well, I'm about the middle of the road here. I've got some done, and then some stuff came in and it wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I got returns to make. But I don't know about you guys, if you've ever heard of girl math. I've been girl math in hardcore. Everything I buy myself, I'm like, well, there's no one buying me a present since I'm a single mama. So I'm like, oh, that's my Christmas present. So girl math is really adding up over here in this department.
So Rachel, when did your girl math on Christmas presents? What time of the year did that start? Because I will throw my wife is currently taking care of something, so she's not in here yet, and I'll throw her under the bus because her girl math goes because you got Valentine's Day, then you got Mother's Day, then you got birthday, then you got Christmas. So, I mean, realistically, with 4, that means you got 3 months for each one. And I'm just wondering if you're in the same boat like she is.
100%. If I'm feeling guilt about a purchase, I'm like, well, there's Christmas coming up. So that's basically my present. But I've said that like a few too many times now. I'm going to have to cut myself off. All right, guys. Well, let's step into Hardin County local events with Jon O'Brien. All right, Jon, you always have the best rundown on what's happening around Hardin County. What do we need to know about this week?
There is a lot.
It looks like.
Yeah, there's a lot. And then there's a lot of holiday themed things as well. So kind of just going through some of the things that are going on that are kind of weekly, but not always weekly. Trivia night at Flywheel is tonight. Joe's game night at Hub House. Denizen is starting their buy one, get one plant. It goes through Sunday. So if you need one of those gifts, Phil, you can buy a plant for yourself and then gift one to someone else. And then see how good you can keep that alive all year round.
Dad, I could keep it alive. I had a beta once and it died pretty quickly.
I have a friend who rehabs betas. Like, she buys the really sick ones that look really bad, and she makes them and she heals them somehow, and they turn out looking like beautiful, like they're supposed to look. It's pretty wild.
That's amazing. My mom is a plant, is just like that, but with plants. I drop them off to the plant doctor.
Very nice. Yeah. So also Christmas is coming a little early here at BBT. We've got the BTAC collection. It's Buffalo and Trace Antique Collection. So all these bottles behind me are going to be super cheap tonight and tomorrow. Definitely, if you're of age and you like these things right here, it's the time to come to BBT. They're also have a couple new things at Duff's Wings that I want to talk about. Tuesday night, kids eat free, or all through Tuesdays, December and January. So if you buy an adult entree, you get a kid meal free. So that's kind of a nice thing during the holiday. Kind of it's money's tight, So if you want to still go out and eat with the kids, you can do that. They also have a couple new items. They've got Nashville Hot Dry Rub, Nashville Hot Glaze, and a new sandwich. They've got a Philly cheese. So that's something good to check out there. So brand new items at Duff's. Love the wings, love the burger out there. And again, kids eat free on Tuesdays, so check them out. Wednesday, we've got the Christmas Comes Early, continues Wednesday at BBT. Also have a supper club at Cavern Club at JR Neighbors. That'll be a ticketed event, so you need to make sure you buy your ticket for that. They've kind of tried to revamp that a little bit. It was kind of where you kind of had to get everything, but now you can kind of pick and choose. If you don't want the appetizer, if you don't want this, you can kind of build your own, so it's not that massive bill of like $150. It's like maybe, $80. Something good to check out. It's on their Facebook if you want to purchase a ticket for that for tomorrow. Karaoke is going to be at Hub House tomorrow night. So if you like singing, and I think it's the Christmas edition, so make sure you go. If you love singing those Christmas carols, they love singing karaoke Christmas over there. Also on Thursday night at Hub House, they're just doing all the things. It's the music bingo, Christmas edition of that as well. So check that out. They'll be doing pretty much everybody gets a bingo card and they play a song. If you know it, you punch it off. And then if you win, you get like a little gift card to Hub House, which is a really cool place to go try some craft beer here made in Elizabethtown. Ladies' night in Pelizeri's on Thursday nights. Cavern Club has night number 2 of their supper club. So if you missed Wednesday night, you can do the Thursday night event. And after you do that, come over to BBT. We'll have a little karaoke with DJ Jimmy on the 1s and 2s. He's does that weekly here at BBT on Thursdays. The State Theater on Friday will be playing the Polar Express. Does everybody remember watching that when they were a child? I don't know. No? Yes?
Yep.
Reading the book back in the day was the original, right? So that's what I did. I read the book The movie wasn't out when I was a little kid, but and that little my mom, I don't know where she found this, but it had that little jingle bell that came with the book that came off the reindeer's sleigh. So it's kind of a nice little treat with that movie. So you dress in your PJs and kind of go have that. Hopefully they'll have some hot chocolate at State Theater as well to serve with that.
That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Take them. Like I said, get maybe some dinner at Goldenrod right across the street and then just walk on over. Not Goldenrod, but Lakers. It's at Goldenrod.
I've been wanting to go. Perfect.
Stealing my thunder.
Oh, that was out last week, right? They were open last week, Friday night. But also Friday night, we got the Tipsy Elf at Social Food Hall. So they've got a pop-up bar upstairs at the Social Food Hall that's separate from the area down low. So no kids allowed in this pop-up bar, but kids can still hang down at the bottom. If the parents want to drink, they can go up there and kind of bring it down to the area where kids are allowed.
It's super cute. You have to go.
It is. It looks nice. I debated doing my live there tonight or today, but I didn't know if they had the Wi-Fi to power me. So here at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Friday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern, we also have Autonomous. They had to reschedule from last week to this week. So they are going to be playing this Friday. So if you like them, come see them. Saturday, we've got the Santa House at Walker Square from 2 to 4. So if you want your picture with Santa, this is the place to do it. I see it right here. His little workshop is right there. He'll be there. And Mrs. Claus as well. So you can talk to Mrs. Claus.
You seen the elves?
No elves right now, but, they're smaller, so I might not be able to see them from this vantage point.
They might be on the shelf, so.
They could be on the shelf. Yeah. Oh, that's true. The State Theater will also be doing The Grinch that night. Night 2 of the Tipsy Elf at Social Food Hall. The Hat Bar with the CDC Hat Company will be at Hub House, playing a little music. Bourbon Barrel Tavern will be having a early bourbon tasting opening before we open for this bourbon tasting. It's a blind bourbon tasting that I put on where pretty much we don't tell you what you're going to taste, but you come in, you taste it, you kind of rate it on what you think. And then after we do all that, you find out what you really like and what someone has maybe told you that you should like. So it's a really cool, immersive experience that kind of takes all that like influence out of tasting whiskey and helps you kind of really dive into what you like in your own palate. And that night, we also have Casey and Romy rocking it out on Saturday nights. They are one of our favorite bands to play. If you're of age, come check them out. Day 2, Santa House at the Walker Square, 4 to 6 on Sunday, though. All right. So early on Saturday, a little later on Sunday. There's also a Sunday brunch at JR Neighbors from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and a little beer yoga at Flywheel. Now, Rachel, do you do yoga?
Kinda. It's not pretty.
Well, I feel like
I want to.
You might be able to influence Phil to do some yoga with me. I've been trying to get him to do yoga.
I'll go with you.
Since the beginning. I mean, I'm trying to get Phil to do yoga. I want to see him focus on this and like really dive in. I think he'd be good. I think he'd be good at it, Phil.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to practice before I go out in public, make a fool of myself.
No, see, with that, you can say, "Oh, I had a drink. I was a little." No, you're fine. That's it's okay there because they give you a beer with the yoga. I believe it's like a dual thing. It's kind of nice.
What time is that? I know I see it on here, but
I think it's at noon, but I'm not positive.
I just need to make sure I know when to pick Phil up and drop him off.
but real quick, like I do want to go through some of these comments because we got quite a few, which is great. So
awesome.
Before we move on to the next, we got Carrie Elrod saying hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday, Carrie. Jana Givens, she's excited for this week's episode. Good to see you, Jana. And while we're talking about that, let me pull this graphic up real quick. We have an event coming up that Hardin Local is partnering with YPN and Tequila House and Central. It's Project Give Back Scholarship, Central Kentucky Community Foundation. So this will be on January 14th at Whiskey House. You can buy tickets online, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have Judge Keith Taul going to be there, along with YPN's president, Dustin, and myself, and Scott Lucas. And also Rachel will be there emceeing as well. So, and then there'll probably be the rest of us there, whoever can make it. But you can get your tickets now. They're available. Put the ticket link on hardinlocal.com. You just go there and there's a segment of links. And there's a link tree on our link tree. One's called this event, Insights and Impacts. We're also looking for anybody that wants to donate to the silent auction. And I do know that we have a pretty large matching donor So we're trying to raise quite a bit of money, but we have north of I think it's I don't want to announce it because it's Dustin's announcement to make, but it's a large, I think it's an 8-figure amount too. Not 8. I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-figure. So
That's 8-figure would be awesome.
I know it would, wouldn't it? I don't know what I was thinking. It's a 5-figure matching donation. So whatever we raise will be matched up to that number. But I'll let Dustin announce that in the future, and we'll have other announcements as that's still a few weeks away. But we have a limited amount of tickets, so if you are interested, you should go ahead and do it. And if you want to buy a table, let us know, and we can get you a VIP table. But let me get back to those comments real quick. We have Matt Mann. Good to see you, Matt. Saying indeed. Not sure about what, but indeed. And Corey Greenwell as well. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Corey. Good to see you. And then I'll save a couple of these for the end, but I did want to do this one. Ashley Kaiser. Where is Bourbon Barrel Tavern at? That's the first time I've heard that one, but it's down in the square. How would we explain it? What's the address there? Is it 112?
110 West Dixie. Yep.
Okay.
So pretty much, right across from the big green tree. So if you know where that's at downtown right now, it's right across from that.
The downtown Dixie Strip.
Yes, right across that big Christmas tree. Can't miss it. All right, I'll save these other comments for later. You can guys move on.
Okay, so we just covered the weekly events, but Nate and Aaron kind of put together something extra special for the holiday season, a comprehensive holiday event guide. There's so many Christmas activities happening right now in Hardin County. John, Nate, would you guys walk us through the holiday events this week?
Yeah, I'll let Nate go first. I'll do Wednesday. If you do Tuesday, and we'll just rotate.
Yeah, well, that works. And because there are so many events, I've said it. I have a statement on there. I can't possibly know it all of it. Courtney does not want me to know it all because then I'm just a better husband. But this one, Malibu Jacks is tonight. I'm sorry I didn't get out there more. Malibu Jack's Jolly Jamboree is tonight. Holiday themed games and treats. Airbrush artist Eddie Milburn, crazy thing. He's a friend of the show. He's been on there. Incredible artist. He did some things for our first community dinner. So we'll give him a shout out. And Santa will be there too. So if you want to see Santa now, go tonight, 6 to 8 p.m. Malibu Jack's Town Mall before it changes its name to City Center. Over there on the Joanne side. But I love Malibu Jack's. It's great to have them in town. Also tonight, staying on Dixie, you can go to Mark's Feast for Christmas party from 5 to 8. Treats, crafts, free kids meal with adult entree. Buy an entree, your kids eat free. But no entree, no eat free. Santa will be there too. So Santa's a very busy man. So if you want to eat, get some good barbecue and love their cornbread and their honey wings, then go over there. That's even better. The Empower Life free gift wrapping fundraiser is from 4 to 8 at the Project Learn building, which is at 225 College Street. 225 College Street. They will gift wrap your stuff for free. I buy gift cards, so I really don't need much wrapping for them. But for you lazy people that can't wrap, go here. And also, I think this one's very cool. The Living Christmas Tree will be shown at the State Theater from 6 to 9 p.m. I remember it, the old Servants Valley. I know that obviously, Rachel, you're going to have some big ties to this. I only remember seeing it. I remember the biggest thing for me was watching the camel come right through.
Oh, so cool.
But it's for people that have lived here and have gray hair. It's legendary. It's the thing I think people would, as much Christmas things as we have, I think if something could get brought back, it would be the Living Christmas Tree. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. So that's what we got going on Tuesday. And so what's going on Wednesday, John?
Wednesday, we have the 12 Stones Baptist Church Family Gingerbread Bash. 6 to 7:30. If you all have made a gingerbread house, that's nothing. They're going to be making nativity gingerbreads. All right. So making the baby Jesus, making all the things, the camels, everything. Check it out. That's what we got going on Wednesday. What about Thursday?
Thursday, music. JD Shelburne. I've met JD before. Very nice guy. Sean Shaw, who helps manage him, is from E-Town. JD is going to be downtown at the State Theater. So back to back or two times in 3 days. People should be at the State. That's at 7:00. He just made his Grand Ole Opry debut. He just released a single with Crystal Gale. JD's incredible. He performed at one of the parking lot parties, I guess if you want to call it that. He opened one year, but he's very good. He loves coming to E-Town. Big, huge UK fan. Also loves Christmas tree cake. So if you see JD bring over Christmas tree cake, he will love you. Another concert going on. Heartland Winds Christmas Around the World concerts at 7:30 at the PAC on Thursday. I just went to the PAC this weekend, watched the Central Kentucky Chorus perform. It was great. I love the PAC. Was there twice this year for shows. Saw Scott's son performed in Footloose, and then went to this one. So that's over there. And then the chorus, which I just mentioned, going to do a dinner show at the venue on Main in Vine Grove, 7 o'clock, $35, includes the buffet at 6:15, and then you get the dinner and the show, just like being in the Pigeon Forge. Obviously, they were great. I loved all their music. It moved very quickly. I loved what they did. I'm sure they'll modify it because of the stage setup, but it was fantastic. We loved it. And then Vine Grove Fire Department starts on Thursday, runs through Saturday, weather permitting, but Here Comes Santa Claus will be going through. If you saw the photo, that fire truck is decked. This is like Disney level lights parade type of thing. I don't know if I saved it. If not, I'll send it to Phil and we'll get it on the whenever we upload it later. But that fire truck looks fantastic. And I'm going to turn it over to John because there's a lot of stuff going on Friday.
Hey, Friday. Already talked about it. Polar Express, State Theater. Check it out. Get some hot chocolate, wear some PJs, and be a fun time. Elizabethtown Choral Society doing carols and community Christmas concert at Memorial Methodist from 7 p.m. till they're done singing, till they can't sing anymore. It's free, but donations are accepted, so it's always nice to kind of give a little bit if you're going to go enjoy a show. You got the Christ Cookies and Cocoa Women's Enrichment at Abundant Life at 6:30. It's also an ugly sweater contest, so if you have one of those, make sure you wear it to that. Are you all ugly sweater people at all?
I've got a good one I'm wearing to work on. Ours is next Tuesday. I've got one from Elf. So.
You gonna wear it for us for the show before you go to work? I feel like
y'all get a sneak peek.
Everybody needs to wear an ugly sweater next Tuesday. I think that's maybe a good plan.
I agree.
Come on out.
I mean, it's the only ugly sweater I have, but it's a good one.
Good deal. Yeah. So, yeah, they got a little contest. It's always fun. That also lends to something that's happening next weekend, but we'll talk about that then. Got a Santa sneak peek at the Gathering Bakery. Peek through the windows and see Santa setting up things. So that sounds kind of cool, like a little fun way to kind of enjoy the kind of mystery and the fun time of Santa during this holiday season. The Holly Jolly Christmas Experience going to be at the Pritchard Community Center. Also runs on Saturday, 12/13, and Friday, 12/19, and Saturday, 12/20. It's $15 a person. And Christmas on the Farm at Thomas Dairy Farms. I know Nate loves Thomas Dairy Farms. You going to be out there checking this out?
I will actually be in Florida starting Thursday morning, and it really is not that much warmer. It's only going to be like, it's going to be, I'm dressed like this. I think the low on Friday is going to be 44 in Florida, which was not what we were planning when we booked this. So it's not going to be a warm trip. We have a pool. They may not even be able to use it, but I will. The Thomas Dairy Farm, it's been great. I think they also do it next weekend too.
Okay, good deal.
I did it last year in the rain, which just happened. It wasn't supposed to rain, but it was very good. They've even added some more stuff. It's a nice walkthrough stuff. Lots of photo ops. You can get Christmas. They have their pumpkins painted Christmas wise. They do a very good job out there. I like how they have stuff for every season. And if it's not very far away, it's like a mile past Central Hardin, maybe. I mean, it's like right there on 62.
Here's another event that somebody just commented on that I wanted to throw up. From Joseph Briggs. Hello, everyone. Thanks for the invite to see the show. Want to remind folks that this Thursday, the Heart of Kentucky's Chorus will be performing their Christmas at the Movies performance at the venue on Main in Vine Grove. Show starts at 7 p.m. this Thursday. Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph, actually, I don't know if he's going to do it again, but he was the soloist for You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Obviously, my voice is not that low, but he was very good. So I don't know if he's going to do it again Thursday night, but he did it at the PAC on Saturday, and he was wonderful.
We also have Kevin Parrott, who I wanted to highlight. He said, love this. Glad I wasn't at work today so I could join live. Thank you, Kevin. And just so everybody knows, if you are at work and can't join live, I will be editing this video and posting all the segments, usually by the end of the day, if not sometime tomorrow morning. So you can always catch it on your own time.
And we do hope to get Kevin on pretty soon because even though I'm going to Disney, Kevin's going somewhere that I don't think any of us will ever go to, and that's Antarctica. He got a grant to go to Antarctica. He's also writing a book. He works at ECTC. He's followed me for a while, been a big supporter, but that's an amazing experience. I'm sure he's going to have a lot to talk about. And so Saturday, downtown is the place to be. You got the Santa House at the Walker Square. You got the Granch again at the State Theater. You've got Morrison Lodge has Santa and the Grinch from noon to 4. You've got the Holly Jolly Experience going on at Pritchard. So that's a lot of stuff going on downtown. Countywide, Fort Knox has a free showing of the Polar Express at Bar Memorial Library starting at 10 a.m. They also have a Al Moon. You parents are going to have to explain that one to me. I don't No. So that was going on, but you get the free show in the Public Express. West Point has a small town Christmas from 3 to 6. Gary Brewer and Kentucky Ramblers concert. More ugly sweater contest. Santa and carriage rides. Carriage rides are always cool. Glendale Lions Club annual Christmas home tour. This is right up Rachel's alley with the nice houses because, well, they're nice houses. I don't decorate mine. That's Courtney's job. Houses. That's at 6 o'clock. $10 per person. Proceeds do benefit the Glendale Volunteer Fire Department. So good for a cause and see some nice. They really do a good job down in Glendale. Cruising with Claus at Herb Jones Chevrolet, 11 to 3. Santa photos, Cocoa, crafts, food trucks, and of course Santa Claus. If you want to get up early, God bless you. 8 to 11 a.m. is the $9 adults, kids for free. The all-you-can-eat breakfast with Santa at American Legion Post Hart 113. That's on Ring Road, basically right across from Menards. Can't miss it. They do a big, huge spread over there. Don't know if you have to be an American Legion member or not, but they do have a Facebook page you can get more info on. The fourth annual Give Back Events Christmas Show at the Bluegrass Indoor Sportsplex from 9 to 4. 125 vendors and door prizes. That's huge. Maybe the biggest one that this area has. AKA the indoor soccer place, the soccer complex. It's Todd Davis and Cameron Davis's stuff. Huge. Kids Magical Holiday Experience at Boosters, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. $40 a child, includes a visit with Miss Claus. This is hosted by the Blue Door, with a new businesses coming to downtown. They are big on arts and crafts and stuff like that, so they're going to be doing more and more. I know they think they do one at Hub House as well, plus Boosters. So I'm sure they're going to be hooking up with many local places. Vine Grove Lodge 603, Toys, Treats, and Santa from 10 to 2. Free toys, stockings, and pictures with Santa at Vine Grove Lodge 603 in Vine Grove. You already kind of mentioned it. I don't sing. Christmas PJ sing-along brunch at Cosmic Golf, 11 to 2, $25. Wear your Christmas PJs. Family friendly, please. Just get that out there. What you do with your elf, I don't want to know. Sing along with DJ James Hubble. James is a good dude. Also a very good light person. He needs somebody to put up lights. So that should be fun. Again, I don't sing. I'm just glad that Singo was just have it on your bingo card. You didn't actually have to sing it, or else I would have lost. Morrison Masonic Lodge, I mentioned it. They've got Santa's with a Grinch. It's right downtown on Mulberry, noon to 4. They'll also be doing it next weekend if you mention it. For all you pet lovers, which I do have my pet, he's actually being good right now. Santa Paws pet photos at Pet Supplies Plus all day. They're also going to do Sunday. Any pet is welcome. So if you want to bring your snake, put a little head on it. It'd be awesome. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be at Brackett Family Farms with the Highlands cows, which are very cool. That's right on 210 Old Hodgenville Road. That's maybe a mile from where I live, out near the country club. And then right near Round Top Road. And then the Grinch will be at Mulberry Nutrition from noon to 3. So that's everything going on Saturday. And we're not done yet because we still got more stuff on Sunday for John to talk about.
Before you start, John, let me highlight a couple of comments. Josh Lindbourne. Hey, Josh, good to see you there. He was just reminding us that at River of Life Church, live nativity in West Point on the 13th and 14th, I'm guessing. So they're going to have food, real animals, and drive-throughs. So that's kind of
fake
cool.
pink flamingos.
No. And then Dominique said, don't know if it was already mentioned, Wreaths Across America, December 13th, 10 a.m. Wreath placement and immediately following ceremony at Kentucky Veterans Cemetery in Radcliffe, which I think is an important event to know about.
Thank you, Josh and Dominic. I'm sorry. There's so many events going on. We have such a big area. I think we're the 4th biggest county space-wise in the state, one of the top 10, and we're one of the only few places that has 4 different places with over 8,000 residents in Vine Grove, Radcliffe, Fort Knox, and E-Town. So there's so many events. We try to get them all. I apologize if I don't, and thank you for adding them when you do.
Yes, and keep doing that. And also go to hardinlocal.com to find on the December 9th podcast links. We have this holiday guide linked to Nate's Facebook page. We also have, like the big other public library, like the public library calendars linked there. The MWR in Fort Knox is linked there. Downtown tourism's linked there, their calendar. So you can go to hardinlocal.com and find those links. Because it's just so many events, it's hard to remember.
I don't remember them all, and I'm the one that typed them in.
For sure. Sunday, again, Santa House, we talked about it, down here Walker Square, hit it up. Colesburg Baptist Church, Signs of Christmas Production, 11 a.m. Almost there, Christmas Cantata, yeah. Radcliffe United Methodist, 6 p.m. It's a combined choir. So that sounds like it'd be a fun time to listen to kind of that combined choir and listen to that I don't think I've ever listened to anything like that. So it sounds like fun. The festive workshop brunch with Santa, the Knox Saber and Quill. So buffet, Santa visit, kids activities, 10 to 2. Cookies and cocoa party, again, First Presbyterian Church, 11 a.m. 5th annual Remember Me candlelighting ceremony, American Legion Post 113, 6:15 at the doors, and then remembering the children who are left too soon. So that's very important as well. And Wooden Trees Holiday Crafts Workshop at Hub House. That was pretty much $25. You can paint, decorate a reversible wood trees. At Hub House, 3 to 5. So it's $25 a person. That sounds like a fun time. We did, someone came in the BBT last Monday, not yesterday, but last Monday. We always have Bob Ross on the TV. They actually sat and painted the painting that Bob was painting at the bar. It was pretty interesting to see that happen. It was pretty cool. So we encourage that. If you want to come do that, come do that as well. But that sounds like a fun time doing some ornaments right before Christmas. And then ongoing through the week, Christmas in the Park, that's going till January 1st. Santa's Secret Workshop at the Cavern Club. It's December 13th. It's the Naughty or Nice cocktails, photo ops. They got a little spot where you can write your note to Santa Claus. Festival of Trees in Radcliffe through Christmas Day, and the Christmas Village at historic Brown Pusey House Gardens, 5 to 10 nightly through December 25th. Carolers out there. I went over there after the parade and during the parade, and they were doing it. It was really fun to kind of check that out. And if you don't have a tree yet, they've got some trees over there as well. They'll bundle it up for you, put it on top of your car, and drive it on home just like Clark.
Well, guys, that is absolutely incredible. Thank you all for compiling this list. Obviously, as we mentioned, Hardin County is vast. So we understand if we've missed some events, make sure to drop them in the comments. We want to know about them. We'll drag them up on the screen when we receive them so that we can make sure the followers understand what's going on in the community. I have asterisks and stars next to like every single one of these events. Like I want to take my boys and go to every single one. Guys, a specific event that like stands out to you that you're excited about. Nate, I know you're supposed to be out of town. Anything before you go that you cannot miss?
It would be the Living Christmas. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of memories there. People probably singing the songs. People that do it. But that's just, again, it's like the old Heartland Festival, what it used to be on the barn side when people
Hey,
know.
Phil, I sent you a picture of Severn's back in the day. I don't know if you can pull that up, but I found like back in the day, the Living Christmas tree. I just sent it to my parents, the event tonight, because I think they would just love that. I agree with you. It's kind of that takes me back childhood.
I'll get it added. Yeah, I remember too going as a kid. Yeah, it's giving me memories looking at this picture. But I don't think anybody will see this now, but kind of, and I'll get it added because that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's nostalgia right there. My parents performed in it. Some of my older siblings. I was too little, but I remember falling asleep at the end because it was always such a late night. But. All right. Well,